Protel offers two models of the credit card readers, the CCR 100, which is a mag-stripe reader, and the CCR 400, that is a surface mount multi-payment reader. The CCR 100 insert mag-stripe card reader mounts in a panel and has a heavy-duty die-cast zinc bezel that is all but bulletproof. The zinc die-cast bezel has been used on Protel's payphone and air products for over 30 years. In that time period, we never have had a complaint about a damaged bezel. The picture on the left of your screen shows the CCR 100 reader and the LED indicators mounted in Protel's mini tower. The CCR 100 connects directly to Protel's ASY 400 controller with a single cable. No additional power supply or connectors are required. The card reader comes complete with the card reader assembly, the bezel, circuit board, all mounting hardware, the high-intensity LEDs and cables. The CCR 100 data communications has been updated from the TLS 1.0 SSL standard to the new high-security TLS 1.2 DDS data security standard. This meets the current new standards for data transmission over a cellular network. The CCR 100 card reader is supported by Protel's new reconciliation firmware. The features of this firmware package are illustrated in our Stop, Look, and Go Credit Card True-Up firmware brochure. The brochure asks the questions: do you know how much money you are losing each month due to credit card fraud? Do you know which of your machines are losing the most money due to fraud? Do you know what type of fraud is robbing you of your profits? Do you know if your bank is paying you for all of your VINs? Do you know how many card reader VINs failed to complete and why? The reconciliation firmware helps answer these questions. Protel's new credit card reconciliation feature gives credit card machines the ability to true up revenue collected on card transactions with actual VIN operations. This feature will track every card transaction and generate reports to show the following: how many card transactions were attempted on each machine? How many credit card transactions resulted in the air or vacuum machine turning on? A report to show the failed transactions and why they failed. A report to show the location and how many fraud occurs on each machine. A report on what type of fraud is occurring at each location. Reconcile reports to verify that all valid transactions have been paid by the card issuer. They will also give you a summary and detailed reports on the uncollectible revenue. The Protel demonstration machine shows the CCR 100 reader mounted in a Protel mini tower. A panel mount version of Protel's digital air controller is also featured in this machine. Also mounted on the right side of this demonstration unit is Protel's magnetic air chuck holder without the heater.
Now we'll do a credit card VIN. The LEDs flashing, which indicate to select the air or the back button. Now the card reader will authorize the VIN. Turn the compressor on. First we'll lower the pressure.
Protel's CCR 400 EMV surface mount card reader accepts chip and magnetic stripe credit cards. Also, as a future option, the card reader has the ability to accept Apple Pay and Android. The CCR 400 is a low-profile design card reader that is only 1 3/4 inches deep and is designed to mount on any flat surface with drilling of 5 holes. The CCR 400 reader is TLS 1.2 compliant with EMV certification. This card reader is compatible with Protel's ASY 400 controller with full remote monitoring capability to include Protel's credit card true-up reconciliation feature. Protel's EMV card reader demo is set up on a Protel show demo machine. The show's demo machine has only 4 components. 1. Protel's 3/4 horsepower dual-head air compressor. 2. A digital air manifold for controlling air to the tire. 3. Protel's ASY 400 controller with built-in 3G modem. 4. Protel's mini air vacuum tire with Protel's built-in digital air controller and EMV surface mount reader. Also mounted on the left side of the machine is Protel's air chuck with machine heater for cold temperature operation. Behind the glass on the left-hand side of the screen is Protel's 3/4 horsepower air compressor. To the right of the compressor is Protel's digital air manifold that controls the pressure going into the tire. The picture on the screen is Protel's air chuck holder with machine heater. The picture now on the screen is Protel's ASY 400 controller. This device is the heart of the machine. It has relays, timers to control both the vacuum motors and the compressor. Also self-contained in the 400 is the 3G modem for secure communications.
And now we'll do a bend using a chip card. And first you insert the card into the reader. It will validate the card and then ask you to press a button for the sale. In this case, we'll press air. It will authorize the card. Change the set point to 24 psi. Deflate the tire. Once we reach the set point, there will be a beep indicating that the tire pressure is now we'll increase the set point and add air to the tire. And if you're filling a tire when the bend times out, as long as the tire is filling, it will not turn off until it reaches the set point.